Okay, hi people. This is my last segment for Trigo equation solving. So now we'll advance to parts whereby it really it looks very identical to Trigo. Looks very identical to quadratic equation. You can see from here. Okay, this x squared plus 2x plus 1. You can see in this question, sine square x plus 2 sine x equals to 1. So over here, this is a clear-cut quadratic Trigo equation, if I want to name it. Okay, so we can actually solve this. Some student will like to say, for example, let y equals to sine x, then it will become y squared plus 2y plus 1 equals 0. Then you'll solve for y. Can, but it will be a bit long, I find, because you still need to replace back the y equals to sine x. So rather, I will showcase here. I'll solve as per the question instead. So sine square x plus 2 sine x plus 1 equals to 0. So if I factorize, okay, I'll have 2 bracket sine x, 1 and 1, then plus together. So this is how we solve. Then after that, sine x plus 1 equals to 0. I only need to solve 1 because both the bracket are the same. So sine x equals to -1, and it happens to be -1, which means that our hypo is between two quadrants. So I have to sketch the sine graph. Okay, 1 and -1. So when it's -1 is here, which means that this is the angle. Okay, it's in radian. So for this, my x will be equals to 3 over 2 pi. Don't even need to find basic angle, which I've told you all that. Okay, let's proceed. This one will be, I would say, the most challenging one. Why? Because there's a secant x. So do be mindful. We have to change everything to sine, cosine. So we have to change here. So negative secant x equals to 2 cosine x plus 3. Secant x is 1 over cosine x, 2 cosine x plus 3. So you can see now all is in cosine, but we have a fraction. In math, okay, where we are solving equation, whether is it E or A, we will try to make sure that we don't work with fraction. We will resolve the fraction, then continue solving. So I'll multiply by cosine x on both sides. Okay, so become -1 equals to 2 cosine square x plus 3 cosine x. Then because it's square, so we have to make it equal 0. So be 2 cosine square x plus 3 cosine x plus 1 equals 0. Then this will be like our quadratic equation, okay, which is this one very similar to 2y square plus 3y plus 1 equals to 0. So we can solve accordingly. Then from here I factorize. So 2 cosine x 1 plus equals to 0. So with this factorize already, then we solve the individual brackets. Okay, and take note is pi, so we need to be very mindful. So over here, 2 cosine x plus 1 equals 0, or cosine x plus 1 equals to 0. So my cosine x equals to -half. So cosine negative is in our second and third quadrant, ASTC, second and third quadrant. So I find basic angle. So basic angle alpha, okay, happens to be cosine inverse half. Then this is 60 degrees, so pi over 3. Very happy. Don't need to change calculator mode. Okay, so pi over 3. Then second and third quadrant, so x equals to pi minus alpha. Third quadrant, pi plus alpha. So this one will be 2 third pi 4 over 3 pi. Okay, then cosine this part, okay, cosine x equal -1, so -1 0 1, we have to use a cosine graph. So for this cosine graph is like that, it's -1, so this is the angle. So my x equals to pi, and we are done. Okay, so after you have watched the video again and again, if you don't understand, please continue with the homework. Okay, like I mentioned, if there's a need, please see me personally for help. Thank you.